I had this idea that I thought I was to be available to people. My idea of a pastor was that he is 24/7 available for phone calls, for appointments, for hospital visits, that whenever a person needed you, you were to be there for them at their behest. I was living that out in Chicago, and we had a small enough congregation, although sometimes I would get very tired. Nevertheless, I was probably able to do that quite a bit because we had 50 people to begin with, and then probably about 80 when I left. But with 50 people, somehow we were able to respond and make appointments with everybody that wanted to, and make the visits and come into crisis family situations whenever we were called upon. And we had that model of availability. And many pastors teach that model of availability. This is what it's all about. You've got to be completely serving your people when they need you. But when I got into Washington, D.C., and we had a congregation of 125, 150, that kind of availability wasn't working. I even announced myself to the people that I was available to meet their needs. And it's almost as if I was saying, like Yeshua, "Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And only Yeshua can say that. A human pastor cannot say that. And we had enough people that were in crisis and had trouble that one month we logged 500 calls to meet the needs of people. And this was really beginning to affect Patty. And one night, she had planned some romance, and I was on the phone meeting the needs of people that were calling instead of saying, "I can't talk tonight," and ruined that evening. It was such a funny story in terms of how upset Patty got. And then we went for counseling, and I began to learn two things in that period. One, that we have to have a rigorous schedule, and there are times, unless it's an emergency of death or a car accident or something major, that you turn off the phone and you're not available because you have to give yourself to your wife, you have to give yourself to your family. So we learned how to schedule our time effectively and to balance ministry and family. And then we also learned something else, and that is to share the ministry with people that you're training and raising up, so that you create a ministry team, not only of people that are on staff, but people that are in the working world, and they share leadership with you. They share caring for the people. They share counseling, and you train them in it. So training people and scheduling my life was one of the biggest answers to that terrible mistake where we were burning out and hurting our relationship and hurting our family.
My name is Cody Archer, and I'm a part of the Revive Israel team, and I hope you're enjoying this series on learning from my mistakes. If you've not yet subscribed to our videos, I want to encourage you right up here, click the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and also for more great content, you can start with watching more videos right here.
You know, there were times when I first started teaching the Bible that I made a big mistake, which was trying to teach out of some sort of intellectual wisdom, and it really got me in trouble.